Hi everyone, I'm the Canny Crafter and I'm here with something I think I've teased a little bit, and this is how to use, your glue book pages. I know Gail did a video recently about this, but I thought, oh, glue book pages and scraps. So I don't know if you can remember, I used some of them in this Alice journal. Let's just get this little baby open and see if we can find them. Oh, so there was one. I'm like Alice stitch up a bit, and I think there was one in the back as well. Yep, that were made into a belly band. We just stuck a little Alice on it. So you can do the sew and the no sew method. I like to sew because it just gives an extra texture and an extra dimension. Plus sometimes fabric can be hard to stick down. I do recommend this Beacon 3-in-1 glue, or they do a Fabri-Tac version. The Fabri-Tac's slightly more expensive, but I find this version does the same thing. So I think we'll just get crack-a-lacking. Oh, plus sewing is also good for fabrics like this, where it's going to be difficult to glue. So I have a little envelope of book pages, and we'll pull out the ones that have been like, see, I don't like that one because there's no text on it. I'm like, so we'll start with these two, essentially the same as what we had. And then I have a drawer of, I condensed my big tub into a drawer of scraps. So I need my fabric scissors. Forgot to get those out. And I know they're fabric because they have flowers on and both begin with F. So I can't remember what that book was, but I never read it. Okay, so I do like this red, and the green is nice, but I think we're going to need something quite large. That complements them. Just go black, keep the black out. I'll take that out as well. Okay, I'm just gonna cut and tape. Oh, I don't like these long excess threads. Hold on, I'm gonna get a little tub to put my threads in. I think I want to add a bit of an angle, or would it tear at an angle? No, it wouldn't. We'd have to cut it at an angle. Camera free it a little bit. Just because I think I want to be able to see that it's a book page underneath. I quite like that look, like we did on this one. Also, if you're not going to sew, make sure your book page is stuck down well. Okay, put the lid back on that. These are literally just random scraps of fabric. Might be able to make a matching one with the scraps we have left of these scraps. Oops. And then what I did with this on the last one, which I really liked, was I made like a little bow, and I just hand sewed that on. I don't think I want a little bow for this one. I love black and red together. See, now I'm not feeling that. I am feeling that though. Let's see. Because my topper doesn't have to be, saying topper. Like the focal point doesn't have to be fabric. It can be we could put something papery on there. So let's glue some of this down just to get it in place. And then put a bit of glue across here. I've lost it, there it is. And more glue across here. That is the basis of one pocket. Now this, I think I'm going to have going this way. So it could be like a tall belly band. I don't think I do actually want to use those scraps of fabric. I'm going to go for something else. I think I want to go for some denim. Say that right? Nope, it won't. Well, I can't do it anyway. I don't even think I can really free it. I don't know where this mushy stuff came from, but I do like it. It's again just that tactile texture thing. Yeah, let's just put a little bit of glue down there. And I wait until the glue goes off a little bit before I run it through the sewing machine because I don't want to jam up my needle with glue. Ask us how I learned that one. Okay, so I'm thinking now, should we do one more? We'll do one more. 3 is a magic number, as they say. We'll do another this pocket. Oh, now this is interesting. This is an interesting thing. Oops, everything's falling on the floor. So this is an old pillowcase. And on this we can stamp. And my ink of choice for this is the Stays On Timber Brown, or, well, it doesn't have to be Timber Brown, but the Stays On ink. I have the jet black, but it's a little bit dried up, and I just like to do a little stamping. I think the stamp set might have come from Wilkinson's or Free with the Magazine. Just, you're making your own pattern fabric. Some people feel the need to seal this with heat. I don't. I don't know if it will deteriorate over time because I don't do that, but that's just how I roll. Look at this. Just that little bit of denim there. And then maybe we should do like the 5 scrap challenge with this. That might be quite cute there. My only concern is that's kind of a bit blendy with the book page. But I think once, this is where the thread comes into play. So once you use like a dark thread or contrasting colour thread, that's going to really pop that out for you. Whoops! Throw me glue around. Did I get out of my top? But this is a good top as well because I'm going out. I always get these bright ideas. Okay, I am going to go and sew around these on the machine. So I have everything sewn around. I like to get rid of my loose threads. I know some people don't. So I just did a zigzag stitch around this. I've just left that sort of lifting up. This one, I did the red thread. I was going to go with the brown, but I just wanted to show you how that like contrasting colour really makes that stand out from the book page backing. And I did the red on this just to pull in that, and again I've just left this like flapping around. Okay, so we have these. Now I've pulled in this little box of scrappy bits, and I've pulled in some dies. In a figure, I want something long and tall for there. Now I was thinking this die. Yes. What colour would we like that? I'm thinking we're going to have to go for one of these strips. We could do the pink to pull in the pink here. There's like nice bright pink. Or we could go for, look at that light blue. Wonder one. Not the blue. What about the green? Oh, I always think orange goes nice with denim blue. Yeah. And I don't know where this came from, but I've had it an absolute lifetime. There's actually 2 of them, and I got rid of one because I initially found them really hard to use, but the perfect for projects like this. So here we have the negative, the positive, but I've cut it in such a way that you can use the negative. It's part of my not wasting paper. Now I think this bit I will now put in my other scrap bin. And I mean, this you could use like that if you wanted to. I think it's too much, so I'll put that in my die cut negatives bin. And that can put on there like that. Now again, because it's paper to fabric, I'm going to use the 3-in-1. Now I don't know if 3-in-1 can go off because I found the dregs of a bottle and I tried putting into this bottle and it went like, you know, like a glue dot. Kind of went like that sort of texture. It was really thick and it wasn't coming out of the bottle happily, so I had to get rid of it. And that could be a belly band, a side tuck, anything you want. You could ink around the edges. You could cut the edges with some fancy scissors if you wanted to. And again, my die storage is from Amazon. It's just magnet sheets and plastic envelopes. Okay, I don't have any trolley over here, so I don't know where to put stuff. Okay, I was thinking for this, either a tag or, I don't know, little fallout. No, I think a tag with that stamp on it. So, I'm thinking this one actually. Is that going to be too big? Yeah, I think that size. I think I've got a red. Just to pull in the red thread. I could just about get it out of that. We've got a slightly bigger one. We have. Yeah. And then I would take the stamp again. Block. Where have I put the ink pad? Because I did put it back. I would just stamp like as much of this butterfly onto here as I could. And then I would stick that on there like that. Maybe with a bit of something through there. You know, like a little bit of ribbony stuff. This because it's the same colour as the background. Yeah. Should I tie in a bow? Or just do like a knot at the top? Oh, it's very thick. I don't know. It's there in a fashion. Just a great way to use up little scraps. And then we can have that free floating. You could hang a little dangle off it if you wanted to. You could round the corners and again ink around them if you wanted to. You could even layer it up on something else if you wanted. You could double pocket it. There's just the possibilities are endless. Okay. We have one more pocket. I think I want to do that. Ooh, see, I've just instantly put this pocket up like that when I had intended it like that. Now I think I do. I like that at the top. I don't care that the writing's upside down. So, what colour do we want for this? I'm thinking something. Not the light green. What about the yellow? Yeah, yellow and black. Again, negative. I don't know. Yeah, I would be able to use that. If we cut that here, not with fabric scissors. Just wondering if we could. Have that piece somewhere else. For some reason I wanted it to go that way. Without. I think it needs something down there, but not necessarily either of those bits. But something else. Keep on glue. I should have had you on your side. Don't want the. Come on, flatten you out. What if I just had one of the little flowers? Yeah, just that. I actually think Pam at the Paper Outpost might watch a video like this. Yeah, I find it difficult to watch her videos because, not because Pam is wonderful. It's the noises that she has in the background. It upsets the dog. So, you know what I need? Headphones. That's what I need to invest in. So there we have number 3. Sorry, I'm probably not in frame. I'm going off old markings on the mat. Book page fabric scrap pockets. Tucks. I mean, you could actually, you know what I'm thinking, if you put some plain paper on the back of there, you've got a journal card. You round those corners, put some plain paper on there, you've got a long skinny tag. I mean, I told you, possibilities endless. We could put a hole through there and put some fancy dancey stuff through. Like I'm looking at this blue ribbon. I think that would look nice through there. If I had something pink, I do. I have something pink. That could go through there. I mean, should we do that? Should we make that into a tag? We'll just so I would round the corners. I'm just a corner rounder. Okay, because go the extra mile actually. If you have a crocodile, not required, you could just use a hole punch. What do I think? Silver. Gold is nice. Oh, I got the rose gold because that's kind of like closer to pink, isn't it? Well, actually, I like the gold. And then we can just get it the right way up. I never know if I have this on the right setting or not, so sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. I'm just going to cut the end off that there. Miss the bin completely. Tie that in a knot. Did the pink one had before? Oops. Sorry, I just hit my light. Stick that on the back. Like so, and there you have journaling space. Now it's a tag. Ta-da! As I say, the same can be done with these. You could turn them into journaling cards if you so wished. So, I don't think I'm in frame when I'm over there. Am I? Probably not. No. I can actually go that way. There you are. There you are. Central. In the middle. Sort of. So thank you so much for joining me. And I will see you next time.